squad? What's up, squad? Can y'all see me? Can y'all see me? Let me know if y'all can see me. Put your aliens in the chat if you can see me. We are live. We are live. We are live. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Come on in the room. Like and share as you get in here. Oh, hey, Love on Fire. Hey, ATLien. Hey, Simply Shy. What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? I don't see the chat. Where is the chat? Hold on, hold on, hold on. Why are they showing me the chat? Ooh, comments. There they go. There they go. There they go. Okay, okay, okay. I see you. Yes, pink hearts in the chat for Mama Brown. Pink hearts in the chat. What's up, y'all? I apologize for being tardy for the party, but we got a lot to talk about in this show. I'm gonna try to get through these topics pretty quick, but we got a lot of topics. But you know the drill. As y'all come on in, I will have to introduce myself to the newbies with this very brief introduction.
Get ready, because you about to be an ATLien.
Guess what being a blogger?
More than a blogger.
Guess what being a blogger? You are more than a blogger.
I am more than
Guess what being a blogger?
all of is my son.
Okay, that shit scares you.
I am more than a blogger.
The blog goddess, the blog goddess, the blog goddess, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
The blog goddess, the blog goddess, the blog goddess, Michelle is here.
Yeah.
Say all of is her son.
Yes.
All of
It's her son. Yes.
say all of
It's her son. Yes. Yes.
say all of is her son.
Like for real.
The blog goddess, 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 Michelle is here.
Yeah.
All of is her son.
Like for real.
What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? What's up? Come on in. Come on in. Come on in. Listen, we have a full packed show tonight, and it was all brought to you by the squad. Okay, these are topics that the squad chose for me to talk about. I mean, all y'all keep sending me this. Um, and I feel like I did a good job, like putting it all together. I guess we gonna see, child. We are going to see. Now, for those of you who don't know, I am Michelle ATLien Brown. Okay, I am a blogger. Okay, I am the blog goddess. Okay, because all these bitches is my sons, as Nene Leakes would say. The agenda today. Oh, it's a lot. Okay, first of all, we got to do a Diddy update because we haven't talked about Diddy in a while. And Diddy, child, Po Diddy, I don't know, not Po Diddy. Whatever he did, they did that. You know, I was trying to make comparisons between him and the Abercrombie man, but you know, it is what it is. I'm gonna tell you what had happened with the latest. You know, he had requested another bail, another bail consideration, and they denied it. And I'm gonna tell you why. Okay. Then we also have, this is in no particular order. We also have Gail Lewis. Y'all know Gail Lewis went viral on TikTok. We did an update on her a couple of days ago. And remember, she left us with a cliffhanger. She said her husband, who had been cheating with Nancy and Mary and Sally and Sabrina and whoever else, also had a Andre in the mix. And we was like, Andre. And so she gave us a little update. Child, and I also got a little update in my DMs about Gail Lewis. Apparently, the divorce is final, child, and we know what they said. That man has some money. Okay, we're gonna talk about that as well. He had a lot of money. Okay, and now Gail got a lot of money too. Anyway, I'm digressing. Atlanta. You know, this is the home of the credit cards and the scammers, and I love it. It's my home. Okay, everybody ain't like that though. But the TikTokers be coming to Atlanta and be trying to expose all of the Atlanta. Okay, First of all, who is it? Mr.ChimeTime from TikTok. He is a food reviewer. They've been calling him the evil Keith. What's the man name? Keith Lee. They said they've been calling him the evil Keith Lee because they said he is honest. He is not nice. But I don't know. I just be seeing a couple of his videos. He look nice to me. I mean, he be giving people money and stuff. But I'm digressing. Mr. Chime Time came to Atlanta and he been like causing havoc. The Atlanta restaurants are shook. Okay, they are shook it. And he went to some celebrity restaurants and he was brutally honest. Okay, brutally honest. And we will be talking about it. He went to the OLG. He went to Rasheeda and Kirk's place. He went to Trap City, T.I.'s restaurants. But in addition to all of those, he went to where else he went? He went to Mr. Everything. That's my favorite. Mr. Everything is my favorite. He went to Mr. Everything. He went to Toast on Lennox. Actually, I was there today, but I was at the other one. I was at Toast Noir. But we'll talk about that as well. Kenya Moore, it would not be an ATLien live show. Look, the agenda is long, so the show is gonna be off the chain. Kenya Moore, child. The backlash that Kenya Moore's Tamron Hall interview is causing Kenya to spiral, child. She is blaming the bloggers yet again. She's blaming these predatory bloggers. It ain't just me. Now she blaming everybody, child, for making her look bad. Anyway, we'll talk about that. Somebody suggested I also speak about Nene Leakes. They said Nene been dropping some shady posts, and they feel that she is broken up with Nyoni for the 1511th time. Okay, we'll talk about that. KKK Kim Zolciak. They house is back on the auction block. Okay, I got her, and I had. Speaking of K's, I also had Kandi. So again, I don't know. This is in no particular order. This is my little list I wrote. Kandi has stolen Jada Pinkett Smith's idea. Kandi says she is worldwide. She turns lemons into lemonade, and she also turns canceled Facebook watch shows into her show. So she has took the Red Table Talk podcast idea, and she has come up with her own spin on it. And she said her and Mama Joyce and Riley, child, are gonna do a talk show. Is it? I get it. And last but not least, I don't know again, but I ain't gonna even tell y'all the rest of these people I got on here. Who should I start with first? Let me see what y'all saying in this show. Oh, CJ the cat said, "Oh, got a little cat." He said, "Get in the studio, Kenya. Kenya need to be quiet. Kenya, we know you here." Oh, typical Kent. Oh, child, I don't know where to start. Let me see. Any, meeny, miny, mo. Let me just start with Diddy, get him over with. I'm start with Diddy to get him over with because Mr. ChimeTime, we got a whole bunch of videos to watch for Mr. ChimeTime. Okay. Oh, well, let me start at the bottom. Let me start in the ghetto. Okay. I'm going to the bottom, to the gutter. We're gonna start with KKK Kim Zolciak. That's where we're gonna start in the gutter. Okay, so KKK Kim, KKK Kim and KKK Kroy, Kim, Kroy, and the kids. They are in the news again this week. She thought that she would deflect from the fact that her house is going to be auctioned off on the steps of the courthouse by hanging out with Chet Hanks. Y'all know there was a rumor that she was like, hanging out with Chet Hanks, and they was a couple and blah 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 because they was on that VH1 show together, yada yada yada. But no, that's not the tea, honey. The tea is KK Kim Kroy and Kim and Kroy's house being auctioned off on the courthouse steps, possibly in the next couple of weeks. Okay, according to TMZ, Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann's house is finally going up for auction. Finally, oh child, what they gonna do? They've been living in the same house, arguing everything. So let me go ahead and read it, child. Kim Zolciak and Kroy Biermann's house going up for auction. The date is scheduled for December 3rd. Okay. This after more than a year of trying to offload the property. The house has been on the market for over a year. And remember, they took it off the market and everybody was assuming that maybe Kim came up with some cash. She had been doing, what was that show that she was on? not villains. Damn, I can't even. Surreal Life over there on VH1, and maybe just maybe she got enough of a check to get them out of arrears. Well, apparently that didn't work because nobody bought the house, which they originally had for sale for like 4 million, and they dropped the price to like 3.5 million. Well, now, okay, it was taken off of the market, and now it is set for auction December 3rd, bringing in months of the couple asking the courts to push back the sale. Look at the house. Look at the house. I bet that pool dirty as hell because they ain't got no money to get it clean. Look at the tile. Oh, the tiles look yellow. I wanted just an old picture, a new picture, because you know it's got leaves in there. It's all kind of stuff in there, child. And look at the lawn care. I wanted the HOA cover the lawn care if they cover the lawn care, because they can't cover the mortgage. You know they can't cover the upkeep. Child, ooh, to ghetto. The house saga began in 2023. When TMZ told you that Kim and Kroy's home was in foreclosure and headed to the auction block. This was about 2 months before they filed separate divorce petitions. Now, they were able to push back the official auction for many months. All the while, Kroy claims they received offers that Kim scoffed at and put them in a precarious financial situation. And look at Kim kissing Kroy. Look, you know when people have their eyes open when they kiss you, that means they don't like you for real, for real. They don't trust you. Because you close your eyes when you kiss, you be feeling all the feels, the butterflies and stuff. Kim didn't like him, did she? Oh, but she had all them kids. I don't know. She must have thought she had a check. Anyway, I'm digressing. Back in September, Kroy ran to a judge and asked that he be allowed to sell the house at a price he deemed fit. But Kim responded by telling the photographer she pays for everything in the house. She said, "Oh, child, she dragged Kroy." She said Brielle even brought more money in the house than Kroy did. Of course, Kim and Kroy relationship, they've been staying in the same up under the same roof, and we know we have seen the police come and go. Kim then called the police on Kroy then called the police on Kim claimed Kroy was spying on her. Kroy claimed Kim wouldn't let him sleep in the master bedroom because he had bought the mattress that was specifically for his back, that he injured playing football. Kim claimed that it was just a mess, child. Kim claimed that Kroy had stole her pocketbooks and put them and hid them, and then her diamonds and jewels. And then she claimed that Big Papa had bought her some of them purses, and he didn't have no business taking her purses out the vault. And then Kroy said you can't sell these because these is a part of marital property. It was just ghetto, child. Just ghetto. Okay. Anyway, they still, living up under the roof, them two, and the cats and the dogs and the children, the rest, the 5 children, child. 7 bedrooms, 11 baths. And it sits on nearly 2 acres of land. Okay, the house is nearly 15,000 square feet, which would seem like enough to stay apart, but clearly they don't, because Kim said they were still having sex too. But again, I'm digressing. It also has a massive pool that probably got a whole bunch of leaves in it because they can't pay the pool man. Kim and Kroy dropped the price to just below 4 million in September. But that don't matter now because the buyer gonna get it cheap on the courthouse steps on December 3rd if it goes that far. TMZ says unclear if Kim and Kroy can do anything else to stop the sale, but if not, the deed will change hands very, very soon. Okay. The prayers up for Kim and Kroy. We wouldn't wish homelessness on anybody, especially during the holidays. But if you ain't been paying mortgage in 3 years, you should have saved up some money by now to get you an apartment or something. I'm just saying, I mean, they need to do something, because I know it was my black ass not paying my mortgage for about 3 years, I would have been on the streets. But hey, who is me to judge? Okay, who is me to judge? Maybe Kim can call up one of her Big Papa or somebody and help her. Moving on. Like this video since TMZ got Diddy inside the freak offs on there that you can watch on Tubi. Let me go ahead and do a Diddy update. Okay, Diddy. Just the other day, it was Diddy's birthday. I don't remember when it was, like the 11th or something like that. And the kids all got together and went on Diddy's social media and wished him a happy birthday. Now, during that time, Diddy had filed for a second bail consideration. His attorney was citing the fact that yet another a person who had been accused of similar crimes was being let out on bail. And in fact, that person happened to be Mike Jeffries from Abercrombie and Fitch, the former CEO of that company. Now, Mike has been accused of sex trafficking. He's been accused of having freak offs with the little boys. He's been accused of holding people's jobs over their heads and making them do freaky things to stay employed. He's been accused of a lot of things, and some of those things mirror what Diddy has been accused of. But in contrast, Mike Jeffries was locked up in one day on the 22nd of October and let out on the 23rd on $10 million bond. Okay, I'm just saying. But the people say that Diddy has been accused of threatening people and stuff. And now they said in this bond consideration that this video right here, let me put it in here. They said that this video right here is the reason why that they wanted the judge to show that he shouldn't be let out. Hold on. So, Diddy's kids are running his Instagram page, at least one of them. And so there they are. This was on his birthday. What was it? November 4th. Okay. And Diddy called them from jail and was on the internet. And this was his mistake.
Happy birthday, Daddy.
To Daddy. Happy birthday to Daddy. Happy birthday. Keep going.
Happy birthday to
Daddy.
Keep going,
Go. Happy birthday to Daddy. Yay!
We
love you
too. Love you, Pops. We miss you.
I can't wait to see y'all.
Yeah.
Can't wait to see y'all. And I just want to say I'm proud of y'all, especially the girls. I mean, all of y'all, but just for being strong. Thank y'all for being strong, and thank y'all for being by my side and supporting me. I love y'all. I got the best family in the world. My birthday, I'm happy. Thanks to y'all giving me this call. Thank you very much. I love y'all.
We love you more too. Can't wait to see you in a couple of days.
I'll see y'all in a couple of days.
Say it again.
What you say?
I love you, Daddy.
Yeah.
I love you too, baby.
She eating, yo, Pops.
Hi, we're right here.
Chance right here on the phone too. Pops, love eating all your cake, so you're not gonna have none left.
She's literally digging her face in it.
Yeah, you're gonna have to buy you a new one. Yo, she's face down in the cake right now. Say hey, Chance.
Happy birthday to Mom.
We
love you.
Chance is right here too. If you can hear on the phone. One more time.
Hey, Chance.
Happy birthday.
Thank you, baby. I love you.
Love you too. Miss you. See you soon.
Okay.
All right.
All right, so apparently somebody said the kids can't say happy birthday to Diddy. Well, no, they can't, according to the prosecutor, because that will influence a potential jury. Now, prosecutors have now accused Diddy of using his kids. They say he had violated the jail rules by using his kids to influence potential jurors. They are playing hardball with Diddy. Now, in the prosecution's November 15th opposition to Diddy's latest motion for bail, the mogul is accused of attempting to influence a potential jury with the family birthday video. Prosecutors claim that Sean Diddy Combs made an effort to evade law enforcement monitoring and corruptly influence witness testimony while incarcerated at the Metropolitan Detention Center in Brooklyn. In new court documents, which were filed Friday, November 15th, and obtained by people, the 55-year-old music mogul is being accused of using other inmates' phone access, using a non-authorized third-party messaging service to communicate with multiple people, and enlisting his children for a social media campaign around his birthday, allegedly in an effort to influence a potential jury. The new allegations come as part of the prosecution's opposition to Combs' latest motion for bail, which was filed November 8th after he was denied bail by two different federal judges following his September indictment on charges of sex trafficking, racketeering, and transportation to engage in prostitution. A lawyer for Combs did not respond to people's requests. Oh, child, let me see what else it say. In the new court documents, prosecutors argue that Combs offers nothing new and material justifying a third bail hearing and has continued to engage in a relentless course of obstructive conduct designed to subvert the integrity of the proceedings. Oh, he can't do nothing. He can't make no phone calls. He can't talk to his kids. His kids can't say no. Oh, the kids over there fighting Ray J allegedly. Child, they just need to be quiet. I don't understand. You said, I think the bigger difference is Diddy drug do people what the other people just did it. They said the other people had drugs. Oh, girl, you need to read the Jeffries indictment. They claim that he was DRU drugging people too. I'm just saying. Anywho, let me continue. It says blah, 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 blah. They said that in the opposition, prosecutors alleged that Combs repeatedly communicated with others in ways that are designed to evade law enforcement monitoring. He used inmates' phone access codes, another inmate's phone access codes, or POC numbers to make calls using three-way calls to contact other individuals. So he was just on the phone, child. They said he was on the phone and he shouldn't have did that because then they can't monitor his calls if he's using another inmate's calls. But then if he used the other inmate's calls, then they could hear it too. But I don't know. Combs also had directed others to pay the inmates. Ooh, wait a minute. I didn't see this part. Combs has also directed others to pay the inmates, including through payment processing apps. Oh, they was cash apping the people. And BOP commissary account. Oh, they was putting money on people's commissary after using other inmates' PAC numbers. The document alleges. As for three-way calls, Combs is alleged to have instructed those he's on the phone with to add, quote, other individuals to the line. A process that is not authorized by the Bureau of Prisons, as it helps conceal the identities of the contacted individuals. Per the prosecution, Combs is also accused of using two accounts on the messaging service, Contact Me ASAP. The first of which appeared to be assigned to his son and another belonging to another inmate. Oh, I don't want to go to jail ever. To text dozens of individuals, including attorneys and individuals who are not on the defendant's contact list. Combs allegedly strived to continue his efforts to obstruct and subvert his criminal proceedings, according to the filing, which notes that on multiple calls using the PAC numbers of other inmates, he has been explicit about his intention to use public statements to alter public perception. The defendant enlisted family members to plan and execute a social media campaign around his birthday with the intention of influencing the potential jury in this criminal proceeding. At the defendant's carefully curated direction, the defendant's children posted a video to their respective social media accounts showing the defendant's children gathered to celebrate the defendant's birthday. Combs then monitored the analytics of the social media footage and explicitly discussed with his family how to ensure that the video had his desired effect on potential jury members in this case. The prosecution alleges he's also accused of making an effort to anonymously leak video favorable to the defense. It's bad. This is real bad. This real bad. It appears that he trusted some snitches in jail. Child, somebody told. He been cash apping people and putting stuff on the commissary. Oh, it's bad. The November 15th opposition also claims that Combs is a danger to others, has an incentive to flee, and that his new proposed bail package was insufficient. Oh, 50 million is insufficient. They want 100 million. Give us a billy, okay? It accuses him of relentless efforts to contact potential witnesses, including victims of his BUSE abuse, who could provide powerful testimony against him. In Combs' November 8th motion for bail, the music producer's lawyers claimed that the prosecution's case is thin, citing a March 2016 video referenced in the initial indictment against Combs, which is the video of him, and Cassie in the hotel, the violent assault. The video is not evidence of a coerced freak off, but rather a minutes-long glimpse into a complex but decade-long consensual relationship between Combs and victim one, Combs' attorney said in the filing. Combs' indictment has centered around alleged quote-unquote freak-offs described as sex performances organized by Combs where women are allegedly coerced or forced into acts with male sex workers, sometimes for multiple days. Combs had pleaded not guilty to all charges. 2 judges have previously declined to release him from custody, citing potential witness tampering. The mogul's attorneys previously proposed $50 million bail package. Combs' trial is scheduled for May 2025. Oh, this is bad. This is real bad. I just wonder. I mean, listen, I get it. He got money. I get it. But the Abercrombie man got money. They let him out on 10 million and he did all of this, and they said he was doing freak offs all over the world. Now I don't understand. Was he not doing the same thing? I don't know. It ain't my business. One of them had the complexion for protection. One of them don't. They both did wrong. Okay. But I'm just saying both of them should be equal in the eyes of the law. Okay. But yeah, child, for multiple days. That's what they had said. That's what they said. But anyway, I'm digressing. We'll keep following this Diddy case. Y'all like this video, please, and thank you. Who else is on this agenda? We got a whole lot. I'm trying to get through these quick. Okay. Next. Let me go ahead and talk about Mr. ChimeTime. Mr. ChimeTime has been reading these Atlanta restaurants. Child, Atlanta, you's in danger. Okay, you are in danger because Mr. ChimeTime said that these celebrity restaurants are full of SHIT. Now, just today, I went out. I had me a good old brunch, honey. Let me show you my brunch I had. Hold on. Let me show you my brunch. I had a good old brunch at Toast Noir, which is the coffee bistro. And this is an unpaid advertisement because I am going to go there all the time, every chance I get. Now that I know that that they are good. I had me a lobster panini. I had me some devil eggs. I had the what else did I have? I had a whole bunch. Hold on, let me pull it up. Is the picture? Nope, that's not the picture. Like this video, please, because the picture won't come up. What's the picture? What's today? Today at download. Oh, it's still going. No wonder. I'm up there looking for it and it's not even in here. Anyway, here's the picture. Let me cancel this. Cancel. Lord, it won't even cancel. My phone froze. All right, but anyway, let me talk about Mr. ChimeTime since my phone acting crazy. Mr. ChimeTime visited Toast on Linux, and while I haven't visited Toast on Linux, it appears that I don't know if he had a positive experience or not. Let me put him in here. Like this video, he was all up in Atlanta. Look at it. Look at this. He was at all these restaurants in Atlanta. Okay, let's look at the Toast. I haven't seen this one.
Toast on Lennox in Atlanta, Georgia. Specific location, Buckhead. Y'all recommended this place 1,000 times last time I was here. Didn't get a chance.
It was crowded today. That's all I know. It was crowded. The line was out the door. So he must have said something good about them. Let's see.
To go, but today I had time, so I pulled up and we're gonna see what this food's hitting on. I spent about $90 today on take.
That's a lot of money. I spent $40.
Yeah, which is, in my opinion, is ridiculous, but let's see if it's worth the hype. Let's see what it's hitting on. Chicken and waffles, as if I hadn't had this in Atlanta over 1,000 times. Everybody sells chicken.
No, we haven't got the OLG yet. We're gonna get there.
Chicken and waffles down here, y'all. Just letting y'all know. Chicken.
He went to Linux.
Chicken, right. So we got 3 whole wings and a waffle. Are the wings as big as I would like them to be? Absolutely not. Do they have flavor? Yes, they do. Texture, the chicken wings has a subtle bite to it, which we ain't gonna be complaining about.
Ooh.
Like chicken overall, chicken's good. We got a waffle.
All right.
This is just a regular waffle with a combination of cinnamon and sugar in the middle. Add the carrot.
That food do look good, but I don't know. I don't like standing in line.
Got more rum sauce, vanilla cream. Oh yeah, that goes good together. So yeah, don't do what I did and eat it plain without the caramel and the vanilla cream. Caramel rum sauce kind of gives off a light butterscotch taste. Paired with that cinnamon and sugar that was in the middle. Oh yeah, that's
Oh,
nice.
he liked them because somebody said this is the nicest review I've seen.
Like that. We got French toast, apple cobbler French toast. That is trying to plain first. French toast is really good plain. You can really taste the cinnamon on this. The bread is thick to soak up the custard, which is great. And you can really taste the cinnamon on this.
Oh,
I can actually eat this plain by itself. Cobbler crumble. Oh, caramel rum sauce, vanilla cream, and apples. Fold it like a taco. I see where you're getting that toast. This ain't bad. The cobbler crumble, the caramel rum sauce, and vanilla cream. Crumble does add a crunchy texture to it, so you may or may not like it. To me, it's not a problem at all. My only problem is the diced apples. Now, in my own personal opinion, this would have been a whole lot better if this was reduced to a compote. I feel like it would have been a whole lot more enjoyable, in my own personal opinion. But can't take away from any of this. As it stands, it's still good. Oh, and by the way, thanks for separating the condiments. Appreciate that. Last but not least, catfish and grits. Let's try the catfish first. The catfish is actually pretty good. That's a shocker. The catfish is good. Texture, the flavor, the flesh, it's all given right now. I can get jiggy with that. Fish and grits.
okay. I ain't gonna look at all of it, but it looked like it was good. Okay, it was good. Now here go my little video. I'm not a food reviewer. I just wanted my photo op. Okay, here go my little review. Hold on, it's right here. It said, hold on, here my little review. I got my little review. Look at the coffee. They got the Dior, they got the YSL, and they got the Chanel. They got the little coffees, and then I had the lobster panini with the little salad. It was so. Look at it. Hold on, let me take a picture. Look at it. Look. I didn't know where to start. It was so. Oh, look at it. Look. Oh, it's so. Oh, look. Oh, it's so good. And that's a couple of doors down. That's because I didn't want to stand in line at the other one. I did not want to stand in line, child. So I was eating over there at the coffee spot. Why she zoom in my shirt? The cameraman messed up. Okay, it was amazing. Okay, it was amazing. So yes, we love a little bistro. Okay, shout out to Lennox. Shout out to Toast. Shout out to Toast Noir. Shout out to Toast. Period. Now, Mr.ChimeTime has been like going viral for reviewing the celebrities, and this is what I'm here for because I want to see what he had to say about these celebrity restaurants. Now, the first one he went to was the OLG game, child. The OLG. Now, if one more person tagged me on this, now he said this is ridiculous, overpriced. Okay, overpriced as F. Okay, he did not like the dang he did not like this, but we're gonna see. Look, some of the comments said 18% on takeout. Oh, child, let's listen.
Old Lady Gang in Atlanta, Georgia. This should be very interesting. This restaurant is owned by actress, businesswoman, Real Housewives of Atlanta star Kandi Burruss Tucker. So when I walked in this restaurant, it wasn't as big and fancy as the other restaurants that I've been to over the past couple of days. I mean, they have a lot of pictures on the wall, very nice selection of pictures that is on the wall, and a very nice decor, limited seating, limited parking. Y'all ain't no parking lot. You're going to park on the side of the road. And I'm almost for certain you're going to get a ticket. But besides all that, this is a nice, small, cozy restaurant. I came to this restaurant last year, and y'all said this restaurant was the worst restaurant in Atlanta. And when I ate here last year, this restaurant was not as near as bad as you guys made it. I'm back here again. I spent about $95 at this place on takeout, which we'll discuss the prices later. Let's see what it's hitting on. We got barbecue ribs.
$95. That's a lot of money for OLG gang, sure.
Tips. I'll show you one thing. These ribs are chewy as hell. So I got rib tips and two sides. The rib tips are covered and slathered in wet barbecue sauce, which I don't have a problem with that. But the ribs themselves, like, I want you guys to kind of see, that's how tough and overcooked they are. Well, it feels like I'm chewing on a leather boot. A boot. Kandi, y'all wrong for this boot right here, man. Green beans. All right. So the green beans, they're just green beans. Looks like we got green beans, onions, and red peppers. These would have been really good if they were fresh green beans tossed in garlic candy and also
That does not look appetizing at all. I'm sorry, I don't want to shade Candy, but it doesn't. Somebody asked what my experience was with the OLG game. First of all, nobody who lives in Atlanta goes there. So I went when she first opened it. That was all I needed. It wasn't bad, but it wasn't great. And it wasn't a reason for me to go back. And that's no shade, but it just wasn't.
some salt and pepper. All this is literally green beans, red peppers, and onions. Nothing more, nothing less. No. Red skin potatoes. All right. So these are red skin mashed potatoes. And that's about it, ladies and gentlemen. I will say I do taste a little bit of garlic in here, but not too much. I'm not sure if you were going for just regular red skin mashed potatoes or you're going for garlic mashed potatoes. Whatever you're going for, it's lacking that good old salt and pepper. And I know you guys are saying, oh, you sound like a broken record. Oh, you keep saying that. I'm just being honest. This right here, ain't nothing but red skin mashed potatoes with a little bit of garlic. That's it. Remove the garlic from the mash, it's tasteless. And it shouldn't be like that. We got fried fish.
I was like, he gonna have to like the fried fish now. I don't know. Is there a way you can mess up fried fish? I don't know.
I don't know about that, Cannon. I don't know. So the way this fish was fried, I gotta tell you, it was fried right. From the exterior, the interior, the size of the fish, the smell of the fish, everything about this fish is spot on. But the flavor is very, very underwhelming. You can taste the salt here and there, but that's about it. And also, a little bit nice, you would have gave me a lime, Candy. I've been nice. Got some sauce right here. Oh, remoulade. Might be Cajun remoulade, actually. It's all right. Ooh, hot sauce.
Why he looking like that? He don't look like he like that food at all. You said the volume is low. I can't turn it up no more, y'all. I can't turn it up. I guess hopefully turn your phone up.
The fish ain't good without a little bit of hot sauce. Hot sauce in the fish. Sorry. Collards. Hell no. So for one, I've never in my life seen dry collards. These collards are dry as hell. They also have meat in them too. One thing I know about collards, man, the collards is only as good as your pot liquor or the juice that the collards are cooked in. These look like they were cooked in water, and the water was not seasoned. This would have been good with some red pepper flakes.
I don't know. I don't. Oh, it's the read for me, and it's long. It's like 6 minutes long. Y'all want to keep going? I'm like, it's getting worse and worse.
Vinegar, mac and cheese. So with the mac and cheese, it does have a mild flavor to it, which is cool. Mac and cheese is only as good as your cheese sauce. So it would have been nice if this was a little bit more cheesy at the end. I'm just saying. Oh, and I wish the pasta wasn't overcooked either. Aunt Bertha's
Was
fried.
that a clump? What was that? Hold on. What is that? Oh, this is bad. This is real bad.
Oh, and I wish the pasta wasn't overcooked either.
Oh, the
Aunt
pasta was
Bertha's
burnt.
fried chicken. Now with a name like Bertha, this chicken better be on point.
Bertha, you better come through.
All right, we got 2 legs, a thigh, cabbage, and mac and cheese. Chicken was cooked really, really well. It's not dried out. It's crispy. It's crunchy. It's juicy. It's meaty. For the price, they actually give you a nice sized leg and thigh. All that's good. When it comes to the taste, nothing really pops out. I'm not saying it's bland. I'm just letting you know nothing really pops out. There is a hint of sweetness on here somewhere. I'm not sure where it's coming from. That you obviously taste on every other bite. So if you get this chicken and you're looking for something to stand out and pop you in the mouth, it ain't gonna happen. You got a thigh. I do taste some herbs with
I don't want to throw no shade, but maybe this is why Blaze shut his doors. I don't know, but OLG still open, so I guess that's a plus.
With a hint of a very slight hint of sweetness. We got cabbage. Cabbage is really good. It's a little sweet.
Okay.
Has a slight crunch to it. It's not cooked down as I like them to be. Cabbage is good though. I'm trying some mac and cheese one more time.
Okay, we got a plus.
And we got a cornbread. So cornbread is thick. As you can see, it's a cornbread muffin. It's crispy on the top, but if you like sweet cornbread, You like this. Now let's talk about some real bullshit. My subtotal was $74. Now with the 18% gratuity in taxes, it brought
Here it come. Here it come. Here it come.
me up to $93.91. Hear me out, y'all. And I said this numerous times. I don't mind paying a percentage, okay, on takeout orders. I really don't. I do believe that waiters and waitresses should get paid. I also believe restaurants should pay them a livable wage, but that's another story. But 18 to 20% is just, it really is mind blowing. See, when you charge an 18 to 20% gratuity, auto gratuity on takeout, you leave a really nasty, sour mid taste in a lot of people. You understand what I'm saying?
Now, 18% gratuity is high as hell for some takeout, but we must not forget Kandi was charging for ice.
Because some people think you're forcing them to do what you should be doing. And that's paying your waiters and waitresses a livable wage. I'm not saying that's what you're doing, but I'm just saying that's what some people think. But, you know, as I sit in this car, it makes me wonder, are black businesses really doing that bad? Because I'm gonna be honest with you, I've been to a lot of restaurants that are not black owned, and I've never ran into this problem. I've never run into a problem when I'm charged auto gratuity, I'm paying for parking, I gotta spend a certain amount of money when I get in here to stay in here. I've never run into those issues at other establishments, and it just makes me wonder what's so different about them versus black owned establishments. Does that make sense?
Somebody said they do that because people don't tip, but on takeout, on takeout, you're not even doing that, but putting the food in a bag. Like, you're not even bringing the food to my table. You're not refilling my sweet tea. On takeout, 18% is crazy. I'm sorry.
Once again, Kandi, I love you. I support you. I respect you. Keep going. Keep going. If you're ever in the Atlanta, Georgia area, check this place out. Trying Esco.
Okay. He got Kandi a 5.9 out of 10. A 5.9 out of 10. Now, you said Rasheeda also charges. Let's see. We about to look at Frost Bistro. Okay, we looking at Frost Bistro. Mr.ChimeTime said, Rasheeda, I love y'all, but this is ridiculous. Uh-oh. Here we go. Over here on Peter Street.
Bistro in Atlanta, Georgia. This is going to be very, very, very interesting. So this restaurant is owned by Love and Hip Hop star Rasheeda and Kirk. Or should I say power couple Love and Hip Hop TV star Rasheeda and Kirk. So for one, you can't place an order over the phone. And that it kind of pisses me off a little bit. But, you know, let me get to the good part. This restaurant is really nice. From the second you walk in all the way to the bar, everything is clean. Everything is, it's not as bright as I would like it to be, but overall, the aesthetics, it's really nice. It was also good to see Rasheeda and Kirk with their feet on land in the restaurant. Not only were they in the restaurant, they were definitely putting in that work. From hauling stuff around, making sure customers.
I mean, that's good that they was in the restaurant actually doing stuff, because do we see Kandi in there doing stuff? Well, we did used to see Don Juan in the back frying chicken, and then her cousin Melvin used to be back there frying chicken until he got shot in the arm. I don't know if he's still there or not, but there's that. But Blaze, anyway.
Are taken care of, making sure I'm taken care of. I'm good. I appreciate you though. Yeah, thanks for asking.
Look at Rasheeda.
They were very, very hospitable. Very hospitable. This is personally my first time seeing two owners in a restaurant doing just as much work as the workers that work there. Again, this is my experience. This just could have been the day that they just decided to come up in there and put in work. But from what I've seen, it was a really nice thing to see. When you order the food, they actually show you your food. They sit you down, or at least I was already sitting down, and then they open up everything you order to show you everything you order, which to me, I like that too. But this mother is expensive, which I'll get on that later. I ordered all the popular items.
All the food in those, oh God. See, we don't be want to tell y'all our secrets where we be going for real. But, you know, the tourists come to Atlanta and they flock to like places like OLG, Frost Bistro, TI's, whatever, because they're hoping to see celebrities there. Because, you know, celebrities in Atlanta are just regular people. Like, they live here. They be out in the streets every day. So, like the person in the chat said, it's just a tourist trap. That ain't where the locals go. But, you know, we're not gonna shame the people for going there.
Let's see what's going on. Let's start off with the basics. Chicken and waffles, splits. Hold on. Got it. Pass on 3. 1, 2, 3. Chicken is ass. Rasheeda and Kirk, this cost me $18. For $18, I would think whoever's cooking it would know to season the batter before they fry the chicken. I would also think they would know to make sure the grease is on par. The grease isn't bad, but it's on its way out. Texture-wise, it's good. Exterior-wise, it's good. It is meaty. It's not dry. It's crunchy, crispy. It's the whole nine. But if I'm being honest with you, Rasheeda and Kirk, the chicken is pathetic. Trying to waffle.
He be making the chicken look good though. He sure ate it. I don't be no. Does he do this for engagement? Because I mean, he should be eating the hell out this food for it to be nasty.
Plain first. Hold on. In my own opinion, a good waffle does not need syrup, and this one right here, it really doesn't. It's soft, fluffy, light, just the way I like it. This is all around though. It's a good waffle. This is the sauce that comes with it. That cream cheese sauce? I'm not really feeling that. This syrup about to hit though. Oh yeah. The waffles are good. The chicken sucks. Next we got.
You saying he has to eat it? He can't waste money. He could give it to the homeless. What do you mean? He can't. That's not a waste of money. But anyway, I'm just saying if you don't like it, if the grease, if you take one bite and you taste dirty grease, you gonna eat the whole chicken?
Oxtail and grits. So for one, I would prefer something like this to come in a bowl. Putting oxtail and grits in a plate like this, it's diabolically insane. All right, I had to double bag the oxtail and grits, and it still spilled everywhere. I would appreciate, because these are $44. I would appreciate if you would invest in some bowls with lids. Secondly, for $44, Rasheeda and Kirk, I'm gonna need a little more than this. $44, I need my grits seasoned with salt, pepper. I prefer cheese or cooked in broth. I need this in a bowl, and most importantly,
I don't know. I like oxtails, but them I don't know. It look kind of they look cold too. Anyway,
I do not need my oxtail gravy salty. But if we're going, is that a carrot? I don't know about y'all, but I've never had oxtail and grits with beans and carrots. This isn't a bad dish, bro. But what's making it double dutch between good and mid is the salt. For $44, Rasheeda and Kirk, you gotta fix it.
$44 for some oxtails. Rasheeda, anyway, they ain't getting over on y'all. Y'all pay it though.
Last but not least, we have a steak, and I'm not gonna cut it. I'm gonna bite it.
Damn, steak.
This tastes like it won't season at all.
Is that a
This is
ribeye?
12-ounce steak with a lot of potatoes. And the potatoes got onions, red peppers, green peppers in it as well. The steak looks beautiful. Y'all grilled this steak to the gods and back, and I can appreciate that. I really can. And for the price of $50, I thought it was gonna be some bullshit as far as quantity.
$50. He could have went to Houston's.
It's not. They actually
Got him a
do
good
give you
old. He could have went and got him a good old Hawaiian ribeye.
a lot for the price. When it comes to the steak, no. All that is just a grilled steak. Nothing more, nothing less. That pisses me off even more than the oxtail grits. Why? Because all a good steak needs is salt and pepper, Rasheeda and Kirk. And it seems like y'all are cutting corners and just grilling. Yep, that's what it seems like. You don't get to cut corners, Rasheeda and Kirk, when you're charging $50 for steak and potatoes. We got some sauce. This is A1 sauce. Rasheeda and Kirk, please do better. If I'm paying $50 for steak and potatoes, I don't want A1 sauce. We got another sauce.
What's wrong with A1 sauce? And what kind of sauce is that right there? It looks thick.
It's right here, y'all. Ooh, this sauce is thick.
What is that?
This is like a unbalanced.
And the steak is chewy. Lord.
Sweet and spicy honey. I say unbalanced because I can see the herbs in this mug, but I can't taste not one of them in there. All I can taste is the honey.
I don't know. It look kind of old. Why is it so thick?
Sweetness initially and the after effects of the red peppers. You got the potatoes. Looks like they were pan fried with onions, green peppers, and red peppers. But being honest, y'all have a salt issue. Y'all are over salting the out of this food, and it is killing the quality. Now that's over.
So they put too much salt in the potatoes and no seasoning on the steak. Where they do that at?
Let's get into some real bullshit. My receipt today. Let me show you guys. I spent $149.68. Is it fair to round it to 150? We're gonna round it at 150. Take a look at the receipt. There's about 5 charges that I think is just unnecessary.
Hold on. I'm looking at this receipt right now. Oxtails and grits, $45.76. Chicken and waffles, $18.72. That's about right. Steak and potatoes, $52. Service charge, which is gratuity, was $20.97. Again, for takeout. Subtotal $137.45. State tax, county tax, city tax. ATL, what is that? What is that ATL splash? Is that for ice? Like Kandi did? Did they add a little bit for ice?
There's at least 3 that's unnecessary. The service charge, $20.97. Y'all, that's gratuity. It was only me, and I did takeout. That upsets me, y'all. But after the $20, y'all, we got state, city, county. I ain't never seen no ATL, TS, plot, twist, plus, TI. Whatever that is, I've never in my life seen that on any receipt. So I'm not sure if this is mandatory or not, but it would be nice to combine the tax so I don't feel like I'm being fucked. If you charge these prices, which, look, your prices are your prices. They are high to me, but for other people might not. My food needs to be right. I need some reliable to-go containers. And for the love of God, I need somewhere to park. I don't want to have to walk in a mile down the road to your establishment. Rasheeda and Kirk, I love y'all. I will continue to love y'all. I respect y'all. I personally am a huge fan of y'all. This is bull. Ladies and gentlemen, if you are ever in the Atlanta, Georgia area, check this place out. Rasheeda and Kirk, I love y'all. And
How the OLG gang got a higher score than Rasheeda and Kirk? The OLG gang got 5.9. Rasheeda and Kirk got 5.
I'll come back.
Okay.
Trying to spot call.
Okay, what's next? We got one more before we move on. Trap City Cafe, which is T.I.'s restaurant. We was looking at all the we got Primo. I don't want to look at no more. We're gonna look at T.I.'s restaurant and call it a day. Hold on.
Trap City Cafe in Atlanta, Georgia. I ain't gonna hold you, y'all. This review.
First of all, Trap City Cafe, that is not like no 5-star restaurant. I would call that like a chicken wing spot. Like you just go there for some hookah and some cocktails. I mean, I wouldn't go there and try to rate the food. Just my personal opinion.
I'm a little excited, all right? I'm a little excited. This restaurant is owned by T.I. Hold on. Let me start over. Back up. This restaurant, this cafe is owned by the legend T.I. Back in the early 2000s, 2007, 2008 specifically, some of T.I.'s hits got me through college. And for that, I'm very appreciative.
Yeah, I think he just went here just because it's T.I.'s restaurant. Because you don't go to the Trap City to review the food. I mean, you just don't. I mean, what you reviewing? Chicken wings?
Love you, T.I. I was a little surprised when I walked in. I'm just gonna be honest with you. I was expecting more of a cafe. This is giving me more of a hookah lounge. There's nothing wrong with that. Maybe that's what y'all are going for. I don't know. I'm just telling you what it looks like to me. I got 3 popular items. I was gonna get pasta, but they were out of pasta. So let's see what's hitting on. I got the salmon bites, y'all. Why? Because T.I. said this was his favorite menu item. No, T.I. Hold on, I refuse to believe that was. Oh my God.
Them damn salmon bites. Look like they pissed him off. He was ready to go home.
Ass on 3. 1, 2, 3. God damn it, I hate doing this to T.I. Because I love T.I. But T.I., this is ass, bruh. You said these were your favorite. I'm going to call.
Not this shit is ass, bruh. And he doing this only because T.I. is his favorite rapper. Then I mean, I wouldn't expect my favorite rapper to have good food at their restaurant.
Get the fuck out of here with that. Whoever's back there working.
This kind of food is the type of food you eat when you smoking hookah. And as you know, when you smoke hookah, you can't taste the food. So you really don't care. So you just be wanting something to put on your stomach so that the hookah won't make you dizzy. That's all this is.
In the kitchen, all they did was fry salmon bites. That's it. These won't toss in no seasoning. These wasn't cared for. I will say this, the exterior, The exterior is good, but they are tasteless as f. Got some sauce for the salmon. What kind of sauce is this? Okay, it's like sweet chili sauce. I'm disappointed in you, bro. Very disappointed. You got lamb chops.
Not the lamb chops. Every place got lamb chops. They just do that to make y'all feel important.
I can't believe this shit. My God. T.I., you know, I gotta ask you. I love you, bro. But
Did he just curse out the lamb chops? Did he just curse out the lamb chops? That tickled me because this is my first time watching this. I'm watching this with y'all.
what in the f are you selling, bro? What are you selling, man? This right here ain't nothing but grilled lamb.
Them lamb chops look like lamb pops. Them is not lamb chops. Them lamb pops. You know, the little bitty ones. I don't know. These little baby lambs. Mary had a little lamb. I don't know what kind of lamb this is.
Child. The motherfucker that fixed these for me didn't fucking bother to season these at all. And I can prove it to you. Look at this shit, T.I. These supposed to be Shawty Lowe's lamb chops too. That's the reason why I got them. And these are fucking disgrace. And then on top of that shit, they had them in the gas.
Not Shawty Lowe's lamb chops. Oh man.
Be delayed on top of some spring mix. T.I. Nah, bro. We got some type of sweet and savory sauce for lamb chop.
I'm like, did they pay him just to read the people? Because this is hilarious.
This tastes like
And they
sweet chili
chewy?
Worcestershire sauce. T.I. do better. We got the garlic hustle mash. Nah, it's supposed to be garlic mash. The garlic in the mash is very, very faint. Faint to the point to where these shouldn't even be called garlic hustle mash. They should be called just mash. This is ridiculous. Oh, I can't believe this. Mac and cheese. No, T.I.
See, this is my point. Like, you don't go to the Trap City Cafe to judge the food. You go to the Trap City Cafe to get you a cocktail. It's a hookah. The food is just extra. This is hilarious.
I want to say this, bro, but do you give a about what you selling back there, man?
Like, for real, the food is just so, you don't get hungry while you smoking your hookah and drink it. It's not for taste.
Because what I got here is mac and bullshit right here, bro. We got pasta and soupy ass.
He said mac and bullshit. I was not expecting this to be so funny. I'm sorry, y'all.
Cheese. See that, T.I.? See it? It does taste like they tried to maybe season it with seasoning salt. But my brother, you gotta step this shit up. This is unacceptable. We got shrimp and grits. Once again, because they didn't have any pasta. Yeah, T.I., we gotta do better, bro. So for one, you gave me a lot of grits. And I mean, you gave me a lot of grits. But it didn't quite work in your favor. And I'm gonna tell you why. Because all you did with the grits is just boil them in water. You didn't add no butter. You didn't add no salt. You didn't add a goddamn thing.
Wait a minute, and it looked good. He had no butter, no salt to the shrimp and grits. Oh hell no! Y'all need to take that out the menu. Then don't be doing that.
These grits right here are just plain fucking grits. At the very least, you could have added salt. And to take it a step further, you should have added cheese too. Now the shrimp is good. I can appreciate that. The sauce, it's not the worst, but it's for damn sure not the best. To be honest with you, T.I., none of that shit matters because I can really taste the grits. And the grits are completely ass, my guy. It would be nice if you're going to give me this much. You put it inside a bowl. That was leaking all out the front and shit. Didn't appreciate
They
that.
did give him a
Do what you
lot.
want to do, T.I., but I'm just saying. I'm just shocked. I'm completely lost.
But they must have known who he was. That's a lot of shrimp and grits, child.
For the food I had today from your restaurant. I mean, yeah. T.I., I still love you, bro. I'm about to drive right down this street and bump T.I. right now. But what I had today was a fucking disgrace. And maybe you're not as focused on the food. Okay, maybe this is a restaurant by day, club by night. I don't know. But if you're going to charge luxury prices, you cannot put that on bullshit, bro. I beg of you, get your ass in the lab and please, my brother, give us some good food because I will come back. I love you that much. I will come back. If you're ever in the Atlanta, Georgia area, y'all, check this place out. Trying Frost Beef.
Oh, he said a 1 point. Ooh, a 1.8. It ain't even no point in going. Not to eat anyway. Don't go out there to eat. Go out there to get you a hookah and a cocktail. And the food, like I said, don't even worry about how the food tastes, child. That is bad. That is real bad. Anyway, like this video, please. Thank you. I'm not gonna look at no more food reviews because I know they all gonna be bad. They are all going to be bad. Meanwhile, I had some good food today at Toast Noir. I'm not saying toast. I'm talking about the little coffee bistro. It was good. The coffee was good. The lobster panini was good. And again, they ain't paid me for that. I just had it. Okay. Meanwhile, moving on, like this video. And for those of you who are just getting here, we did talk about Kandi's Blaze Steak and Seafood being closed. It's still closed today. It was closed yesterday. It was closed day before. Yelp said it's closed every day. Okay, so I guess they're not reopening. I don't know if they're gonna announce that it's permanently shut down or if is it temporarily shut down. And if it's temporarily shut down, are they gonna announce to the customers that it's gonna open on a certain date? I don't know. But Blaze is the doors is closed. Okay, they said the doors are not open. Now, as for Kandi, Kandi is moving on. Kandi said, that Mama Joyce and Aunt Nora and all them, they got the OLG on lock, so she gonna leave it like that. If they not seasoning the chicken, maybe she'll change that. I don't know. But Mama Joyce is now joining Kandi and Riley for a new is it a podcast? Show. Hold on, let me pull it up. Is it a podcast? It ain't no podcast. Okay, she said a new talk show. Kandi Burruss announces the launch of new talk show Generation Face Off with Mama Joyce and Riley Burruss. Shout out to Baller Alert for posting this. So now Kandi wants to be Jada, and her and her mama and her daughter. Look at Mama Joyce. She got a new curly wig, everything. Her and her mama and her daughter are gonna be doing a new talk show, and I hope. See, if I say this, y'all gonna be mad at me, but that's okay because Riley grown now. But I hope Riley has learned to enunciate her words because you can't be talking like this all the time, talking all slow and talking like this, and expect people to listen to what you have to say on a podcast or a talk show or any of that. So it will be interesting, I guess, for those of you Kandi fans who care to watch it. Let me read to see what they say. Kandi Burruss has announced the launch of her new talk show, Generation Face Off, alongside her mom, Mama Joyce, and daughter Riley. The program centers around. Oh, this so big. Why it's so big? Hold on. View normal. Actual size. Okay. Dang. The program centers around generational differences with Kandi and her family exploring various cultural, social, and lifestyle topics. The inclusion of Mama Joyce and Riley adds a fun dynamic to the show, promising to bring humor and wisdom to the conversation. This is a pure PR release, okay, press release. This move comes as Kandi continues to expand her brand beyond the Real Housewives of Atlanta, where she has been a mainstay for years. Earlier this year, the 48-year-old announced she was leaving after she got fired. The reality television series after 14 seasons to pursue other endeavors. I guess this is the other endeavor she will be pursuing. Kandi is already a restaurant owner to just the OLG gang because Blaze is closed, a producer, an actress, and therefore adding the talk show to her resume is undoubtedly another smart business move. I thought she already had a talk show. What happened to Speak on It? Does Bravo own Speak on It or something? Like, I thought she already had a talk show. Somebody, y'all put in the chat because I don't know. What is these people? What is this spam? Hold on, let me block this person. Yeah, she left after she got fired, child. Yeah, she had Speak on It. She had Speak on It. She had a whole bunch of little talk shows over there. Now she got Generation Face Off. Okay. The show will seemingly follow the Red Table Talk formula. Sounds like a ripoff to me. Sounds like she stole it to me. I don't know. The series, which is hosted by Jada Pinkett Smith, her daughter Willow, and mother Adrienne Banfield Norris, also focused on an array of topics from their different viewpoints. The hit show streamed for 5 seasons on Facebook Watch, but unfortunately went up in smoke when the app was discontinued in 2023. Kandi, Riley, and Mama Joyce's new series will air exclusively on Amazon. Child. I thought y'all about to tell me something. I should have read this first. I thought y'all about to tell me so. So Kandi just taking it to Amazon Live where they gonna be selling. Child. Kandi, this is a good one, Kandi. I got it. You got me. You got me. You got me. You got me. She already on Amazon Live. She girl. So now you just gonna bring Mama Joyce and Riley over there to sell some Amazon girl. They got me. I thought it was a real show. It's like April Fool. It's like April Fool, but that's okay. They will be on Amazon Live starting November 18th, honey. Just like Kandi been on Amazon Live for the past couple of years selling the stuff. Okay, look. Moving on. Like this video, please. Thank you. Like this video. You said Kandi don't want to be home with those kids and Ty. Ty is daddy daycare. Mm-hmm. She ain't got no content. They never include Ty's daughter. Anyway, shout out to Riley and Kandi and Mama Joyce. I'm sure it will be a wonderful talk show. All right, moving on. Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. How many likes I got? Y'all ain't liking my video. I'm feeling a ways. Hold on, I am feeling a ways. Wait a minute, let me do this right here. I'm gonna give y'all 30 seconds to like this video. I gotta find my next set of assets. So like this video. All right, we are back. We are back. Hold on. 403. It said I lost access to Facebook. 989-403. Why didn't do that? Hold on. Why I won't type? Hold on. Okay, there it is. Bam, we back. Facebook, you still here? Let me know. Somebody from Facebook say something so I can see. Okay, all right, okay. It says log in, bam, bam, boom. It's reconnected. Okay. I don't see no Facebook people. Oh well. Anyway, I'm in the money over there anyway. No, I'm just kidding. Next up, okay, we did Kandi, we did Kim. Kenya Moore. Child. Let me go ahead and talk about Kenya Moore. Y'all expecting it anyway. Okay. Did y'all like this video while I had y'all on hold? I hope y'all did. Kenya Moore, we've been talking about her for the past 2, 3, 4 days, child. So she's been on Tamron Hall and she's been selling her AI children's book. We've been talking about Kenya. Kenya should be happy that she's being talked about since she's no longer on the show, but I'm digressing. Now, Kenya went on Tamron Hall to finally have a safe space and talk about her previous days as a Real Housewives of Atlanta. However, when watching the full interview, which, we did review, and you can watch the previous review of it, a lot of mistruths were spoken. Kenya said she was still on the payroll. Kenya said that, she was not fired. Kenya said she did not post revenge, PORN. Kenya said all the things that she didn't do, but she was apologizing for doing it. So it was like, girl, whatever. It backfired on her in all the comment sections on all the blogs. Everybody is dragging Kenya because everybody was like, Kenya, for the past 5, 6, 7 months, you've been telling us that you definitely didn't do it, that you were going to be vindicated, that you did not post any explicit images, that you was being lied on, that people had it out for you, and you had Team Twirl windmilling for you on every platform. Now people are finally seeing that Kenya is deceptive and fundamentally deceptive, or whatever that was that Matt said. Yeah, she stay lying. She stay lying. Now, Kenya went into the Neighborhood Talks post after they posted the clip of Tamron Hall and basically told them, like, why is you posting this? Why are you posting this? And why do you have her picture being Britt Edie's on every slide? It's like, why are you mad at them for linking you to the person on the show that was the main reason why you did Tamron Hall in the first place? That didn't make sense. So she slid into the owner of the Neighborhood Talks DMs. And she had this to say to him. Shout out to Kyle. She posted this right here. I think I read it already, but I'm gonna read it again just because we here. And it's so little. Can I make it big? Yep, there it is. All right. Like this video, please, and thank you. Like this video. Now, in this message that was in Kyle's DMs, Kenya said, you always post BS, making me look bad. Wait a minute, let me go back. You always post BS, making me look bad. You also out here picture in every slide. That was a typo, but she was saying you also put her picture in every slide. Okay. Your caption could have said, I clarify, I was never accused of RP. But Kenya, you were accused of RP. Now, saying that you didn't do RP, that's up to you. But you were definitely accused of it. And it wasn't by me. It was by Brittany Edie herself when she posted the definition of it. But I'm digressing. She also says, I apologize for posting a photo I found online. Now, Kyle responded and said, Kenya, for this to be about accountability, you aren't taking any right now. The swipes you saw are all of our previous coverage regarding this incident. Like we do for every news post we cover extensively. The second swipe was literally you saying it was a lie. It was something she accused you of. You denied it. It's all been posted. You're mad at the wrong people. You put yourself in whatever situation you're in, so the energy you're giving needs to be redirected. God bless. And then he said, I'm sorry, I've been laughing at this all day. I really wonder if they feel a little dumb in the end after being properly informed. They being what? The celebrity that be hitting you up in the DM that be trying to drag? Who is they, honey? But anyway, I'm digressing. Now, here's some other tea that's been coming across my page. And I have been like, what? Kenya. First of all, everybody has been, Kenya says she's still on the show, right? Kenya says she's still on contract and she's still getting a check. However, shout out to Radius. She probably in a check. Everybody's been calling her, a former Real Housewives of Atlanta. Tamron Hall called her that. If you go back to Tamron Hall's interview, she said it when she introduced Kenya, the former Real Housewives of Atlanta star. She also said that she's no longer on the show. Here is US Us magazine saying RHOP alum, meaning you are no longer on the show. These big news outlets are not going to say that you're still on the show and they know that you aren't on the show, Kenya. Like you, however, can say that you're still on the show because, as we've said many times before, Andy Cohen has said in his podcast that, Bravo doesn't announce when anybody is fired. Bravo doesn't say when anybody is suspended. Bravo doesn't even say when anybody quits. Bravo always allows the person to form their own narrative. Oh, I quit. Oh, I left. Oh, I decided that, I wanted to take some time out. Bravo allows the women to do that, to give them grace, to allow them to move forward without having, the stigma of being fired or being suspended for the things that you were suspended for. But the tea is that she was suspended. Now, here's some more tea. Oh, y'all gonna get mad at me. Shout out to the blogger who sent me this. Did I cut your name off? I hope I did. So Kenya was in another blogger's DMs where all of this drama first started. Oh, gosh. And she basically confirmed everything I had been telling y'all, child. I don't even know how to go about this, but she confirmed everything. Everything I said, she confirmed it. This was back then, but this was in, I guess the blogger didn't want to tell y'all. But here it is right here. Okay, this is the first one. The blogger asks, are you being sued by Brittany and suspended, or is paused because of all the leaks, lies? Everyone is. Child, I don't know. Child, can y'all learn to type, bloggers? Can y'all please learn to type? Let me put my stuff up here. I know it's too late. But I'm gonna put it up here anyway. Y'all like this video? Where is it? Lord, I can't find it. Okay, I don't have my overlay. Anyway, Kenya says, I can't be sued. I'm suspended while they investigate because she told them lies about the photo. Photos and videos of her are on a PORN website. This, according to Kenya, allegedly, the person who said this is a blogger. So I'm assuming that, they telling the truth because, the bloggers be telling the truth. Now, part 2. So Kenya basically said, I can't be sued. I am suspended while they investigate because she told them lies about the photo. Now, here is the rest of it. Hold on. Told y'all whatever she did, whatever I said was true. Hold on. Zoom in here. Kenya said, just remember when I told y'all she was advising legal team. Okay. Remember when I told y'all that? She told this blogger that I'm going through legal. I cannot speak. My team has advised me. I'm taking a step away from my DM, so I will not be able to respond. I did he not get fired? I was threatened with a gun. B Snot is not my friend, and it's unfortunate B is feeding them stories. Otherwise, Bravo would issue a statement. Bravo has never issued a statement. Now all of a sudden, Kenya saying Bravo will issue a statement. Bravo didn't issue a statement about Nene. Bravo didn't issue a statement about Portia. Bravo didn't issue a statement about Kandi. Like, why did she think that Bravo would be issuing a statement about her? Yes, child, I put my watermark on the second and third part. But anyway. But yeah, why? Tell me why. You said, I think Kenya was fundamentally manipulated Bravo for years, starting with her getting on the show. She wasn't from Atlanta and she didn't have a man or a place to stay. She sure didn't. She sure didn't. You said Beast not her friend. Now that's what she said in the text. Yeah, she said that Beast not is not her friend. She was mad at Beast not. So now Beast not lying on her too. Everybody is lying on Kenya. Kenya is the only one who is telling the truth. I am so outdone. Meanwhile, she even got people windmilling for her. Hold on, who else was this right here? I just be pulling receipts. Is this it? I cannot see. It's so little. Hold on, y'all. Like this video. Well, my squad sent me a screenshot of, I think it was her photographer, who was basically saying, here it is right here. True, True Kills on the Patreon on the Pantheon said, I have a question, squad. Wasn't this the main person that started leaking info on his social media? Yes, yes, and yes. Okay, his name is, I'm being real shady now. His name is, let me see. Oh, Eric Robinson, the photographer, all up under the Neighborhood Talks post, windmilling for Kenya. But he was the one who was leaking stuff saying, yeah, I can't believe what I saw. I can't even take no pictures. It was brutal. Whatever it was, he said, child. And here he is talking about, I think people let this clip hype their belief of certain rumors. LOL. Kenya was never fired. And her RHO check has definitely cleared. People love rejoicing over someone's downfall. Now he know what checks then click. Child, now the photographer has access to Kenya Moore's bank records. These people be kissing people ass for real. I don't be understanding why people kiss ass like that. It is amazing. How much is she paying you to kiss ass? Free pictures? Thank you, Teresa. Teresa said Kenya is reaping what she sowed against Nene. She is a dirty girl, a dirty girl. Okay. Anyway, I just found it interesting that all Kenya's stuff is coming out to light. Now, somebody even sent me this claiming that Kenya, they said that Kenya was using this to create this book. Lord, I was like, please say it ain't so. Please say it ain't so. You know, Kenya revealed in her last interview that her book was AI. She said that the illustrations was AI. And now, because Amazon took the book off, she's forced to disclose that the book has AI images. So anytime you see Kenya promoting the book, it's going to say hashtag AI, hashtag AI, hashtag AI. Now, it's interesting because somebody posted this. Somebody sent me this and said, did Kenya use this to create her book? And I'm like, I don't know, did she? This is, look, 50% off personalized kids storybook. And it's crazy because the AI kind of looked like the AI that Kenya used for her books. Now, I'm not saying she did it. Okay, I'm just saying that it's interesting that these books the AI is AI. So I mean, this is coming from y'all, okay? Like I told y'all, this y'all show, okay? This y'all show. I'm just here to deliver the tea, okay? Yes, the squad is investigating. We are all investigators. We've been doing research. You said Kenya was at Rent-A-Man for years and then got a husband who didn't want her either. It was hard to watch when the guy was not affectionate. Yada. She had a sperm donor, but you didn't hear that from me. Brooklyn is here. So moving on. Like this video, please and thank you. Like this video. Now, okay, who I got? Gail Lewis. Oh, well, let me talk. Well, Gail Lewis. Gail Lewis. Okay, let me go ahead and talk about Gail Lewis. I told you this show was gonna be long. We've been on for an hour and 22 minutes. Gail Lewis. Y'all remember Gail Lewis, the TikToker who put her husband on blast? She went viral. Everybody like, Gail needs to be on the Real Housewives of Atlanta because she is such a great storyteller. She got us all invested in this story. Like, what is going on? Who is the mistress? Who is like Andre? What is happening? So please, after this video, if I clip it up, I will put the previous videos in the description. But for now, we are starting where we left off. Gail told us the story about how the life insurance policies was in other people's names. Like he had gave the mistress a part of his life insurance, all kind of things. She also said that when she was going through some documents, she found out something about somebody named Andre. And now we get to find out what the hell is going on because Gail has returned to the Instagram, not the Instagram, sorry, the TikToks. And she gave us another update. Hold on, let's look at the update. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer under Section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. We are researching. Shout out to Gail. Hold on, let's listen.
Hey y'all. So I'm
Hey.
purging and unpacking some boxes today. Hence this faux fur hat you see. I'm trying to
Okay, fur
decide if I'm
hat.
going to keep it or let it go finally. I've had it for years. What y'all think? Hmm. Anyway, as I was unpacking today, I found some old iPads and a couple of phones. So I plugged in one of the iPads, plugged in both of them actually, but found one. And when I put my passcode in, it wasn't mine. So I put in another passcode and it belonged to the former Judas that that I was acquainted with, the old Judas Jr., as I call him now. And of course, um, I see naked pictures of Dallas Nicole B. Saw all of her tail and boobies and everything again today. And I saw where he belonged to another dating site called Secret Benefits. And I guess it's like a sugar daddy site or something like that. But I looked through that and realized that I didn't have a chance in my relationship because on his profile he had that he only wanted women between the ages of 22 and 29. And I think he met me at 29 and I'm 58 years old now. So y'all, I didn't have a chance. But anywho, it triggered a little bit, but not much. I let it go and just moved on from that. But it's just so crazy how now that everything is over, I'm still finding more and more stuff. And I guess I'm maybe a glutton for punishment, but it's so interesting to me. It's interesting because it doesn't affect me like it used to when all of this first happened to me. But what I don't understand, y'all, is tell me if you want to live that lifestyle, why in the world would you get married or try to be in a relationship when you know that's not what you want? I don't get it.
Well,
Somebody, please help me. The more I read and the more I find out, the more I know that the decision I made back in December of 2022 was the right one. I have no regrets, y'all, and I had to do what was best for me. I thought Andre was the final straw, but the more I read,
uh-uh.
that may not be the case at all. And anyway, y'all, I am have gathered enough strength to tell the Andre story finally, because that was the final straw. It was the straw that broke the camel's back for me. And when I brought it up, it actually it's still traumatizing, and it was a trigger. But I am ready to share that story so I can end this thing. So if you guys could, I'm going to tell that story though on my YouTube channel. I've had a YouTube channel for years, just never used it, and just kind of been using this
Yes,
platform.
Gail.
But follow me over on my YouTube channel, guys, so I can share this final story with y'all. I won't say it's the final story because there's more to this story than meets the eye. But follow me over there. Oh, and lastly, y'all, if you see some kind of fundraising page with my name on it, y'all, I'm good. So if you see anything asking for
She is
funds
good.
or to help me or some kind of GoFundMe, that's not me. Someone reached out to me earlier this week about a GoFundMe, or it wasn't a GoFundMe, it was some type of fundraiser for me. I'm good. So that's never me. So don't follow those pages. Don't give anything. I am good. All right. I'll chat with y'all later on. Peace.
I just went to her YouTube page. Y'all know I had to go see. And I'm all for it, honey. I just subscribed. It's at Lewis Gale. That's her YouTube page right there. So if y'all want to follow her YouTube page and continue with the story, you can. Tyler, you must be the mistress or the ex-husband, because why you care if she obsessed tonight? Listen, you can't get nobody mad and tell them how to respond. Let that woman heal. If she want to talk about it all day long, I'm here to listen. Okay, I'm here to listen. Now, remember in her statement, she said she is good. She is good. And you know why she is good? Because the divorce has been finalized. And you know who got the divorce papers? Me. Me. You know who got the settlement agreement and see the stuff? Me. And you know how I know she good? Because I read them. Hold on, let me see if I can pull it up. Hold on. Like this video, please. Like this video. In fact, I'm gonna give you 30 seconds to like this video while I pull up these settlement documents. I'm gonna tell you some of the things that Gail walked away with in this divorce and why the people is mad and why the mistress is mad. All in the comment section up under aliases and stuff. Every time I talk about her, they be like, shut up, she the mistress. Why are y'all mad? I'm trying to figure that out. Why are y'all mad? Anyway, like this video, please and thank you. 30 seconds. All right. You said make sure I put up my watermarks. I show in. Hold on, let me put it up right now. Anybody can get it though, because it's public record, but I'm gonna let y'all go get it. No, where is it? Okay, there go my watermark. All right. So this right here is the court documents, and you know we love reading court documents around here. So do. Okay, hold on. Now, hold on, the settlement. Okay, so first, it's long too, so I'm gonna try to go through it as quickly as I can, but it is very interesting. Some of it, if y'all like reading court documents, which I do, okay, I really do, because I be getting into it. Yes, child, the receipts. Okay. So this is the actual agreement. Okay, this is the actual settlement agreement between Gail and Harold Lewis, child. Gail and Harold Lewis. So I know the mistress is in here taking notes. The mistress is in here taking notes, trying to figure out how Gail get all the money. Anyway, I'm digressing. So first of all, they will be living separately as they have. Okay, it says the parties may and shall at all times hereinafter live separate and apart. Okay, each party shall be free from any and all interference, authority, and control over the other, whether direct or indirect, as if he or she were sole and unmarried. Further, both parties are hereby restrained and enjoined from maltreating, molesting, vilifying, harassing, harming, abusing, or otherwise doing, attempting to do, or threatening to do any act of injury to the other party in any manner whatsoever. Property division. The parties have acquired during the overture of their marriage assets, which they intend to be equally divided in the manner set forth in this agreement. Now, this is where it gets good, honey. The parties agree that the transfers will be transfers, therefore non-taxable. The parties agreed to transfer title to their assets and make all payments of monies and or benefits as a division of properties outlined below. Bank and financial accounts. Yes, child. You know, that's what she was talking about, the life insurance. This is when she found out. Yes, she had cleaned up, child. We are researching. Y'all know the drill. Where am I? Okay, bank and financial records. Okay. Each party shall hold said accounts free and clear of the other. Okay, so whatever accounts they have, his accounts is his accounts, her accounts is her accounts. But okay, we have some more. Marital residence, husband and wife are record title holders to the real property. Oh, let me skip that part. The house is worth $1.3 million. $1.3 million. The marital residence, wife shall receive all right, title, and interest in and to the marital residence, and wife shall be awarded exclusive use and possession thereof, subject to the following terms and conditions. If wife elects to refinance the marital residence, wife must receive written approval from lender to refinance mortgage, blah, blah, blah. Wife shall provide a copy of said approval letter to husband within 48 hours of receiving same. Email should be sufficient. The refinance loan must close within 12 months of the entry of the final judgment and decree of divorce, and husband's name shall be removed, blah, 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 blah. So the wife got the house, okay? And it says if she chooses to refinance it, then, she got to do it within 12 months. Husband shall have 5 business days from the closing of the financing loan to file a quit claim deed transferring all of his rights, title, and interest in the marital residence to wife unless required by lender to file sooner to effectuate the refinance. Thereafter, wife shall be solely responsible for any and all mortgage, property taxes, homeowners, insurance, repairs, blah, blah, blah. If wife elects to sell the marital residence, or in the event wife does not receive an approval letter from a lender to refinance the mortgage indebtedness within 11 months of the entry of the final judgment decree of divorce, wife shall then have 5 days to select 3 realtors, blah, blah, blah. Now, if the marital residence is listed for sale, wife shall maintain the property in insurable condition, yada, 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 yada. The listing price shall be no less than $1,900,000 unless otherwise recommended by the realtor. Okay. In the event the marital residence does not sell within 90 days of the listing price shall be reduced by $25. I'm trying to get to the money because I scrolled. I'm listening. Listen, we looking. You saying that ain't, what did you say? That the airport encounter was priceless. Okay, we still listening. Husband represents that the wife has not placed any liens on the marital residence other than the first mortgage held by Citadel. Okay, we got all that. We're going to keep going. Each party agrees that they shall not use the marital residence as security for any other indebtedness. We got all that. Okay, husband shall continue to timely pay the monthly mortgage, property taxes, homeowners association dues, and homeowners insurance on the marital residence until such time as wife refinances the mortgage and removes husband's name from any indebtedness associated hereto, or the residence is sold, whichever shall first occur, but in no event for more than 18 months from the date of entry, yada, yada, yada. Said payment shall be paid directly by the husband to the relevant creditor. Okay. Wife will be solely responsible for all repairs. We got all that. Okay. Husband shall retain all right of title, ownership, interest in M&G Advisors, which is his advising company. Husband will indemnify wife and hold her harmless for any liability whatsoever arising from his ownership of said entity and the debts and obligations thereof. Okay. The vehicles. Wife retains full use and possession of her 2022 Bentley Flying Spur and shall be responsible for payment of the monthly note, maintenance, registration, insurance, and title as of the date of this agreement. Wife shall also retain full use and possession of the 2024 Audi 03 and shall be responsible for payment. Now, the responsible for payment is nothing when you get to what the check he gonna be cutting her, but we ain't got there yet. Okay. Husband retains full use and possession of his 2021 Rolls Royce Ghost and shall be responsible for payment of the monthly note, maintenance, registration, insurance, and title, and possession of his 2023 BMW XM and shall be responsible for payment of that as well. If the parties have not already done so, parties shall obtain separate insurance on their individual vehicles and shall be responsible for any costs associated. Restricted stock units. Husband represents that he presently has 22,591 restricted stock units of Rent-A-Center. The parties hereby agree that wife shall be entitled to receive 50% of the 22,000 shares, less the number of shares held for taxes of the Rent-A-Center RSUs upon husband leaving the board of Rent-A-Center. Husband shall transfer said shares to the wife within 7 days. Okay. So she got some shares of that stock, honey. Child, how much is Rent-A-Center stock? Y'all do the math. How much is 22,000 shares of Rent-A-Center stock worth? Okay. Furnishings. Husband shall receive his heirloom furniture from the marital residence within 14 days of the execution of this agreement, specifically the dining room table, office furniture, and antique television. Wife shall retain, I'm sorry, that's funny to me. Antique television, okay. Wife shall retain all other furniture in the marital residence. Husband shall retain all furniture in the Dallas residence, okay. Now, you see why she was saying she don't need no GoFundMe. Anyway, wife shall retain all jewelry, clothing, and other personal items currently in her possession. Husband shall retain all jewelry, clothing, and personal items currently in his possession and also in the marital residence. Husband shall retrieve any jewelry, clothing, or other personal items belonging to husband from the marital residence within 14 days of this agreement. Each party shall retain and said personal property free of any right, claim, or interest to the other. Now here goes some more money. You said it's worth $700,000. Rent-A-Center is what? Girl, that was $700,000. Okay, anyway. I'm just saying, Gail is good. Gail is good. Y'all need to read between the lines. I love me a good legal document. Husband has 1.2 million Delta Sky miles as of May 2024. Husband shall transfer 40%, which is 482,000 of his Delta Sky miles to the wife. She getting half of everything. Almost half. That's 40%. The parties shall work together to provide necessary information to Delta to effectuate said transfer. Husband has 72,000 American Advantage miles as of May 2024. Husband shall transfer 100% of his Advantage miles to the wife. The wife get all the miles and she can be flying for free. The parties shall work together to provide necessary information to American Airlines to effectuate said transfer. Okay, she getting all the miles, all the money, all the stocks. We not even finished yet. Okay. In the event there are transfer restrictions, husband shall have the option to purchase tickets for wife. Wife may request up to 5 tickets per year. Wife shall make requests for mile transfers and or ticket purchases in writing via email. However, the total number of miles and or ticket purchases requested by wife shall not exceed more than the value of 482,598 miles for Delta and 72,980 miles for American Airlines. The number of miles to be transferred shall be determined at the time of purchase based on the number of miles needed to redeem for the flight of wife's choosing. I live. This is rich folks stuff right here. This is rich folks stuff. She got the miles, she got the stocks, she got the house, she got her cars, and we haven't even got to the monthly payment yet. We haven't even got to the monthly payment. What is the girlfriend getting? Okay. Besides that, anyway. It says if wife selects a first class round trip international ticket that will require her to redeem 100,000 miles for a free flight, their husband shall have the option to pay the cost of the round trip ticket and deduct the 100,000 miles from the total number of miles husband is obligated to transfer wife. This is so detailed. I live. Acquisition of assets, except as otherwise set forth herein. Any income or assets acquired after the date of execution of this agreement shall belong to the party acquiring such income or assets. Husband and wife hereby warrant that they have disclosed all of their assets and income as of the date of the execution of this agreement. Both parties further warn that there are no individuals, companies, or other entities or trusts holding funds for the benefit or ownership of the other. Okay, blah, 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 blah. Hold on. Alimony. Let's go down to the alimony. He said she got Simon's lawyer. She got some child. I wonder if Portia go get her lawyer because this is, I live. Alimony shall be paid monthly by husband to wife for 84 months commencing July 15th, 2024. Okay, so Gail been getting her money since July. Okay, that's why she went ghost on y'all on the TikTok. Okay, and continue each month thereafter on the 15th day of the month as follows. Okay, for the first 24 months, that's 2 years, beginning July 15th, 24. Alimony shall be paid in the amount of $48,000 per month. Said alimony payment shall be paid as follows. Y'all got that? $48,000 per month. Gail don't need no GoFundMe. Okay. Husband shall continue to timely pay the mortgage, property taxes, homeowners association dues, and homeowners insurance on the marital residence until such time as wife refinances the mortgage indebtedness and removes husband's name from the indebtedness associated hereto, or the marital residence is sold, whichever shall first occur, but in no event no more than 18 months from the date of entry of the final judgment and decree. Said payment shall be paid directly to the husband to the relevant creditor. Okay, blah, blah, blah. We got that. Morgan, the parties hereby waive their statutory right to further. We got all that. Husband shall provide wife online access to all creditors related to the marital residence. Wife agrees not to change the password needed for online access or make any changes to the mortgage, HOA, property tax, or homeowners. So he's paying everything for the house, and he's paying her $48,000 a month for 2 years. Wait, we're still not finished. Hold on. At the expiration of the 24 months, okay, after 2 years, okay, husband shall pay 24 months another 2 years of alimony in the amount of 40,000. So it went from 40. What was it first? It went from 48,000 for 2 years, and then 2 years after that it goes to 40,000, and then 2 years after that it goes to 35,000 for 2 years, and then 2 years after, then 12 months after that it goes to 30,000. So how many years? That's two. That's 6. That's 7. So she getting alimony for like 10 years, if I'm doing the math right. So she getting alimony for 24 months. That's 2 years for 48,000. Then for another 24 months, she getting 40,000. Okay, that's 2 more years. That's 4 years. And then at the expiration of the 24 months of alimony in paragraph 4, husband shall pay 24 more months of alimony in the amount of 35,000. Okay, that's 6. Okay, at the expiration of those 24 months, husband shall pay 12 months. Okay, that's 7 of $30,000 directly to her. Okay, so she getting 7 years of alimony. Okay, oh Lord, that's a lot. From 48 to 40 to 35 to 30. That's per month. Okay, husband's obligation to pay alimony ceases upon death of either party or remarriage. She better not get remarried. Under federal law, a debt owed for alimony to, maintenance for, or support of a former spouse or child is not subject to discharge in bankruptcy. Okay. In addition, so he can't file bankruptcy to get rid of this. He's gonna have to be paying her for the next 7 years this money, and it can't be discharged. In addition to the above, husband shall make a lump alimony payment to wife in the amount of $125,000. This payment shall be initiated on the date of execution of this agreement and shall be transferred no later than 72 hours or as soon as the transfer is able to be credited to the wife's accounts after the initiation of the transfer on the date of the execution by both parties to this agreement. Child, she got $125,000 in one lump sum. She said, remarriage my ass. Okay, remarriage my ass. Okay. It says husband shall retain the season tickets he maintains for the Atlanta Falcons and shall solely responsible for the payments and expenses associated with the ownership of said tickets. Wife shall retain the Atlanta Hawks season tickets. It is rich people shit. This is rich Atlanta people shit. Now you talk about Atlanta housewives. Gail is a real housewife with some real money. Okay, I'm just saying they got their real season tickets to the real Atlanta Falcons and the real Atlanta Hawks, and she got real money coming to her account every month. Husband shall be responsible for the transfer of said tickets into wife's name within 10 days of the date of this agreement, beginning July 15th. So that's why she be at the Hawks games all the time, because she got the tickets. Husband shall remove his credit card for payment of the Hawks tickets no later than 11:59 p.m. July 14th. Wife shall obtain her own cell phone account on or before July 31st and shall be solely responsible for all costs. He had been paying her phone bill, so she like, who cares? I'm getting $50,000 a month. Included but not limited to AT&T. Husband shall remove his credit card for payment of wife's AT&T cell phone bill no later than 11:59 p.m. on July 30th, 2024. She can pay her own phone bill. That's fine. Okay, that's fine. Okay. To the extent necessary, husband shall cooperate and assist in wife's in transferring her line to her own account. Okay. Husband shall contribute $21,000. Now listen to the money. You hear all of this money falling from the sky on everything. It says husband shall contribute $21,000 toward the outstanding balance of fees owed to the forensic accountants that Gail hired. Okay. And shall make said payment on or before July 30th, 2024. Wife shall be solely responsible for the remainder of any fees owed to IAG forensic accountants. Okay. Medical expenses. The parties agree there are no medical expenses outstanding for payment by the husband. Beginning July 1st, husband and wife shall be solely responsible for their own medical insurance and medical expenses, including all premium co-payments, deductibles, out-of-pocket expenses. Neither party shall claim against the other any medical expenses incurred. All right, marital debts. Child, they is rich. The parties warn that they have no joint debt or joint debt responsibilities not disclosed in this agreement. Neither party shall incur any debt in the future in the other party's name, nor shall they obligate the other for any debt in any matter. Each party shall retain their individual debt in their individual names. Debt not specifically named in this paragraph or otherwise expressly outlined in this agreement in their individual name, and shall indemnify, defend, and hold the other party harmless for their individual debt. Okay. Now, husband shall pay the amount. See, each one is a husband shall pay. Husband shall pay. Husband is responsible. Husband shall cut the check. Husband shall pay the amount of 43,230. What? I can't even read. It's too many commas. Is that 43,000? Is that 43? I don't know what that is, but the numbers is numbering. It says towards the balance of wife's American Express black card. I guess that's 43,000. 43,232. 36. 2, 3. I don't know. But anyway, it's a lot of numbers. Towards the wife's black card, okay, and shall have no further responsibility for any charges incurred on said card and shall pay no further amounts toward anybody. Do you know how much you got to spend a year to have an American Express black card? Y'all. Anyway, I'm digressing. Wife shall be responsible for the payment of all other personal debt in her name, including the remaining balance owed to the IAG Forensics, which shall be considered a creditor of wife. Husband shall be responsible for the payment of all debt in his personal name and in the name of his company, H&G Advisors. The parties agree not to obtain additional credit, debt, or any other expenses in the name of either party. In the event that a party uses the other party's credit or incurs debt and or expense the other party's name after the date of this agreement, it is executed. He or she shall be entirely responsible for said debt. Yada yada yada. Now here's the life insurance that everybody was talking about. That Gail was talking about. What y'all saying in this chat? Because I am into it. You said, and about how much do you spend? Just out of curiosity. I don't spend. Why are you asking me? What? I don't have no black card. Why are you asking me? When she caught him at the airport, he knew he was screwed. Child. How much is the mistress getting? Okay, you said that's the card. The mistress. Oh, child. Yep, you got to pay over 100. You got to be spending over 100 a year, child. Something. He don't want the mistress no more. Well, he got her. Anyway, he got another one, or he got Andre. Anyway, it says life insurance policies. Husband represents that he has life insurance policies totaling $1,250,000. Husband shall provide proof of all life insurance policies presently in effect to the wife. Now, you remember Gail brought up the fact that she had got proof of those insurance policies, and he had insurance policies given to the mistress and to some more people and all kind of stuff. I'm like, wow. Wife shall be named a beneficiary of all life insurance policies presently in effect as of the date of this agreement. Harold. When you pass away, Gail still get the money. Oh, child. When he passes away, his ex-wife still gets the money. Now, this is what I'm talking about. Wife shall be named a beneficiary of all life insurance policies presently in effect as of the date of this agreement. In the event of husband's death, payment of any life insurance policy proceeds to wife shall not exceed the amount of all parties presently in effect as of the date of this agreement, or $1,250,000. Ooh, child. This is nasty work. I live. Miscellaneous provisions. Petitioner may or may not explore roles or creative works in the future. Petitioner is restrained and enjoined either directly or indirectly from using and or selling the respondent's likeness, voice, and or photo in any photo, video, social media posting, television program, or podcast. Petitioner may not use the respondent's name either directly or indirectly in any print, video, social media, or audio material. That's why she calling him Judas Jr. now. Petitioner is restrained, but she never used his name. That's what's crazy. She never used his name. The people found out who he was. Petitioner is restrained and enjoined either directly or indirectly from using any pleadings or discovery documents filed in this matter in any creative roles or works created by her in which she is a participant. So he trying to say she can't write a book. She can't use the documents. She can't do nothing. But I'm reading the documents. She ain't got nothing to do with this. This is great. Petitioners shall refrain from contacting or distributing documents or materials to respondents' employer, employees, or other persons at respondents' place of employment, or to other third parties, including but not limited to the party's family members, specifically but not limited to correspondence, documents, photographs, video, or audio material in which the respondent and his likeness are contained to any individual or entity without his prior written consent. Remember, she said she sent out the text message. She had a whole text thread that she was sending to all the employees. So I guess that's why that's in there. Okay. Notwithstanding the limitations set forth above, both parties acknowledge that petitioner has social media content that was published prior to the date of this agreement. She said it's not going to affect her stuff that was published before she signed this agreement. I live. Come on, attorney. All previous orders entered in this case shall expire upon the entry of the final judgment and decree of divorce, specifically but not limited to the consent, temporary order, and the confidentiality. Blah blah blah. The parties agree that Judge Christopher Brasher shall arbitrate any language. Da da da. Oh, child, tax matters. We can go on and on. How many more pages is this? It's long. The party shall file separate taxes. Okay, we know that. Each party shall promptly notify the other. Yada 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 yada. Tax. The parties acknowledge that the Tax Reform Act of 1984, 86, and the tax. We got that. Each party shall forever indemnify, defend, and hold harmless the other from the payment of any debt for which he or she is obligated. Okay, we got that. Okay, that's all we need. Okay. Attorney's fees. The parties shall be responsible for and pay their own attorney's fees. Okay. Well, Gail does not need a GoFundMe. Gail does not need a GoFundMe, which is why, the story times kind of stopped a little bit and she's been real vague on some stuff. Perhaps she got a book deal because now he's saying that she can't use his likeness, his name, or any of that in any type of book or creative situation, a book, a play, a movie, or whatever. But we want to see the movie, honey. His name would be something else. But anyway, he said, damn, you good. How can you find out if my dad is remarried? I don't know your dad. Okay. He said Gail won, and she did. And she did. Moving on, like this video. Oh, I've been on for 2 hours. I didn't mean to be on this long, but we had a whole bunch of topics. I had one more, but I don't know if I want to talk about it now. I'm gonna put the link in there if y'all want to call in. Let me think about it. Let me see. How many people had 1,800 counting Facebook? Okay. Do y'all want me to talk about this T.S. Madison stuff? Let me know. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to talk about this T.S. Madison scandal. The scandal. Everybody always falling out with T.S. Madison, and T.S. Manhands is always crying the victim. Put a 1 in the chat if you want me to talk about it. I thought y'all would be ready to go. Oh, I still got straight from the A off my face. Hold on. I thought y'all would be ready to go. I need a lip gloss. Okay. All right. Okay. Oh, it's overwhelmingly. Oh, okay. All right. Well, if you were on my Instagram earlier, you may have gotten a little teaser with Joshua and I was talking about it, and somebody in the chat had brought it up that T.S. Manhands Madison and his former protege or gay daughter or whatever you want to call it, Oliver Twixt, had fell out, child. Apparently, the only reason they fell out was because Oliver Twixt wants to be a blogger now and went on and started talking about the news. Like, I think Oliver Twixt has a new show over there. He's trying to do like TGIF, but it's him and 2 girls. And apparently they was talking about the news that's everywhere. The news is on the New York Times. The news is on sandrarose.com, because apparently T.S. Manhand's business partner has been locked up and is currently out on bond for larceny for stealing over $100,000 from a non-profit agency. Now, let me go to Sandra Rose. I love Sandra Rose because Sandra be having all the Atlanta tea, child. All of the Atlanta tea. Woo! Yes. Shout out to Sandra. So they said the trans girls, the trans men's with wigs on, they said that they be stealing all the money. Okay. There go TS and there go the other one. Okay, right now. T.S. Madison's business partner charged with stealing nearly $100,000. Now, hold on, I'm pulling more receipts. Hold on, let me pull this out. Okay, so T.S. Madison's business partner, Dominique Morgan, who is a LGBTQ advocate and who is allegedly over T.S. Madison's T.S. Madison has something called the T.S. Madison House, where he claims to have donated his old house to a nonprofit and will be housing other transgenders who are in transition. This person who is over the or was over the nonprofit was charged with one count of second degree grand larceny and 23 counts of first degree of falsifying business records. Now, Sandra had the exclusive tea about what had happened. Okay. Should we listen? Let me see if I can play it.
T.S. Madison's business partner charged with stealing nearly $100,000, Sandra Rose. T.S. Madison's business partner Dominique Morgan, left, is charged with stealing $100,000 from a bail fund to help the transgender community. The trans community wonders if T.S. Madison is also mixed up in the scamming.
Ooh.
This is bad news for Madison, who is engaged to be married, as SandraRose.com reported last month. Brooklyn District Attorney Eric Gonzalez announced the charges in a press release. Morgan is charged with one count of second-degree grand larceny and 23 counts of first-degree falsifying business records. The charges stem from Morgan's alleged embezzlement of funds in July 2022 as executive director of the Okra Project, a nonprofit that bails trans individuals out of jail. Gonzalez alleges that Morgan stole $99,000 from the nonprofit and diverted it in a bank account that Morgan controlled. Morgan also allegedly used the money to pay for Mercedes-Benz car payments, clothing, meals, and a $19,000 closet renovation from California Closets. The charges were filed in New York. So Morgan was released on no cash bail and is scheduled to appear in court in December. If convicted, Morgan could receive between 5 and 15 years in prison for the grand larceny charge, Gonzalez wrote. Morgan was fired from the Okra Project, but T.S. Madison gave Morgan a job managing the Madison Starter House in the Atlanta area. The Starter House is Madison's former home that provides housing and resources for transgender people in the Atlanta area. Morgan manages the Starter House, which opened earlier this year, according to Forbes. Madison tells Forbes, "When I first came up with the idea to donate my first house to charity, I thought about how I moved to Atlanta homeless, broke, poor, sick from silicone poisoning, and with no sense of direction or place to go. One of my trans sisters took me in and became like a second mother to me. She motivated me and gave me the tools to start over and make it on my own." Fans wonder if Madison knows Morgan is facing charges and could be sent to prison if convicted. YouTuber Oliver Twixt breaks down all the details in the video below.
So Oliver actually took the video down. As you can see, the video is now private, so we can't reference that video. But in that video, apparently Oliver Twixt basically said that the Dominique Morgan person was a known scammer, and that somebody told him years ago that the Dominique Morgan person had been a scammer, and he looked it up and had found all of the information about the scams that the Dominique person had ran. Now, Oliver claimed that he didn't tell T.S. Manhands because it wasn't his business to tell. And apparently, T.S. Madison has been known to be a scammer himself. And so, scammers running packs. Okay, scammers running packs. Yeah, and so it's interesting because even in the comments of here, somebody even said that beware of any Black person who starts a not-for-profit organization and never asks for donations from their followers to assist with funding and or volunteer work. Hold on, I'll put it up here so y'all can see what I'm reading, chair. Black folks love saying you don't know what they do behind the scenes when it comes to defending Black entertainers' seemingly lack of promotion for whatever work they do. Why not tell us how we can help your organization, or why do these Black controlled charities and organizations never tag team to increase the charity? They use these companies to skim money from the treasury and then charge their expenses to them. And that's what they're doing. They're getting these government funds for these trans and LGBT organizations and are skimming money and not giving it to the cause of which they get it for. They stealing from their own people. And then talking about they opening a house for transitional for transgenders who are in transition, and T.S. Madison claims that he donated the house, but it's still his house. And it's like, how you donate something and it's still yours? That's not how donations work. When you donate to a charity, if you donate some clothes to a charity, if you donate a car to the charity, you don't keep the title and you can sell it later on and benefit from it. So if you donate a house to the charity, you don't keep the deed to the house and be able to sell it and get the benefit from it. So it doesn't make sense. If that's the case, then it's for profit. That means you're profiting from the situation. Y'all let me know. I'm just saying. Sounds like tax evasion to me. I don't know. The IRS need to look into this situation because somebody was skimming money from somewhere. Hold on. I'm gonna show you. Hold on. We still looking. QUE. Apparently people be scared to talk about it too. It was a video. I'm gonna look at this video. Dominique Morgan charged with grand larceny and theft. Hold on. Here's the news coverage of it. Hold on. Y'all know the drill. Copyright disclaimer in section 107 of the Copyright Act. Allowance is made for fair use for purposes such as criticism, comment, news reporting, teaching, scholarship, and research. We are researching. Let me look at this.
She built a reputation in Omaha as an advocate and author, but now facing 24 criminal counts, one of which carries up to 15 years in prison if convicted.
I'm Melissa Wright on the Dominique Morgan Street, named after a trans activist known for her work in Omaha. On Wednesday, we found out that she's being charged for stealing $100,000 from a New York-based nonprofit.
Dominique Morgan made a name for herself in Omaha after being released from prison. Morgan began her executive director position at Black and Pink in 2018, dedicated to helping LGBTQ+ people who've been incarcerated. In 2021, she told us in an interview,
and if we worked just as hard to pull people in as we work to push people away sometimes, we would really get the change we want to see.
I didn't pull her receipts from the years prior. Oh, this is deep.
2022, she moved to New York for an executive director position at the Okra Project, according to her LinkedIn. That's the organization she's accused of taking almost $100,000 from. The group's initial mission, providing resources to the Black trans community. Morgan went further, raising money she said would go to bail out indigent people from jail. Okra's board asked for receipts. The district attorney says Morgan handed over some from Fulton County, Georgia, and Douglas County, Nebraska. Investigators say, quote, no such persons were arrested at that time. Prosecutors
not you took the money and child.
Say Morgan used the $99,000 she transferred into her personal account in 2022 for a California closet renovation, car payments, shopping, and other expenses, including meals. Morgan is now charged with grand larceny and falsifying 23 business records. If convicted, she could be back in prison for up to 15 years. I did reach out to Morgan for a comment. She told me to talk to her attorney. I'm still waiting to hear back from him. In North Omaha, I'm Melissa Wright.
Not the attorney not returning call. I'm sorry, that ain't funny. Not the return. How the attorney not returning calls? This is a travesty. Who would do this? Meanwhile, T.S. Manhands announced right here. Look, there he go right there with the wig on, talking to this person about what
in what this house will be from a capitalist space. But in regards to what the house will be for the people that we serve, I don't think we can quantify the amount of impact that Madison has given to us by allowing us to launch this project in partnership with her and in this beautiful home.
Yes. So Mo, can we put the piece of the slide up? We created no, go back up. We created, well, you created
it sounds like a
logo.
scam to me.
The T.S. Madison Starter House.
Yes.
And
yes.
I get to me. And then when I got yesterday, I gagged that there was a whole conference, a whole thing, a whole room, a space dedicated for me to even just make the announcement. I gagged. This was all, so go down to this blue thing right here. This was all over the table. Like this.
They done made PowerPoint presentation and everything. Why he was skimming money from the thing why they was skimming money, honey. Why not put the house in the organization name? I just put the ghetto background. I don't even know what. I don't even know. It's a whole mess. They said it's they. Anyway, let me finish. Oh Lord,
this right here, this whole T.S. Madison Starter House Empowering New Beginnings initiative was on the table, and I got.
Sister, well, the thing is, and I know y'all have shared about this, and Madison, we really got into deep talks Christmas Eve at your house. Is when you were like, sister, this is where I want to go, but how do we get there? We got to make sure that things move. And I remember I looked at you and I was like, if you hand it to me, I will work it out. And so I sent you 2 examples of the logo because I was like, these feel like, I felt like the one you chose was going to be the one you wanted, but I was like, let me send a couple of options. And in St. Louis, I wanted to create the pomp and circumstance.
So they did this and their business partners, and the people are saying that T.S. Manhands knew about it. T.S. Manhands might have got a big lump payment, back before Christmas. Then T.S. Manhands bought another house, and in the meantime, they skimming money allegedly off of something else. This is a mess, honey. This is a whole mess. So we shall see. You said Oliver was dead wrong. Why was Oliver dead wrong? I don't even see it for Oliver, but why was Oliver dead wrong? Why he can't talk about what's going on? I'm just what is T.S. Manhands like above reproach? Like, I'm just saying, he connected to the scammer. Why can't people talk about it? Interesting. Oliver is close. He gonna talk eventually, child. He gonna talk. What's the other one? Junkie Dineva gonna talk. They all gonna talk. They all fall out, child. They all fall out. Just like his manager fell out with him, and Kaya fell out with him, and I don't know, Larry Breed. Are they still cool? I don't know, but everybody fall out with T.S. Manhands, and it's always everybody else fault except for T.S. Manhands. Everybody jealous of T.S. Manhands, child. That's what he say. But anyway, I'm moving on. Like this video, please, and thank you. No calls tonight. Amen. Hallelujah. Okay. Amen. Hallelujah. Y'all let me know what y'all think about this. Put a 1 in the chat if you think that T.S. Manhands is a scammer too. Okay. Put a 5 in the chat if you just think he just, he didn't know. Put a 1 in the chat if you think T.S. Manhands is scamming too. And put a 5 in the chat if you believe he didn't know. Let me know. I just want to know what y'all think. Because I could be wrong. Oh, y'all saying 1. Oh, y'all think he was scamming too? Oh, yeah. Oh, y'all think it's all a scam? Oh, Oh, y'all so messy. Well, there you have it. The people have spoke. Because he knew TS didn't have nothing to do with Dominic. How he knew that? Larry from last night. How he knew that? I'm just saying. Did you know that? You don't even know that. How you? Y'all be killing me going up for these people that is known to scam. Hey, remember what he did to Kaya? Put his name out on the paperwork and didn't tell Kaya nothing. Don't act like he ain't never done it. He sit there and told y'all he won a damn Grammy and ain't got no Grammy. He sit there and told y'all he won an Emmy Award and don't have no Emmy Award. So don't sit there and act like this person is not above pulling a stunt and show for some money, for some coins. Okay. Anywho. He said, what? He said he didn't know. He did. I thought it was fishing when he was talking about it. Ooh, okay. Moving on. Like this video, please. Thank you. And if you are not subscribed, please subscribe. Nobody want to call in tonight. Amen. I will see y'all in the next video. This has been fun. We talked about a lot of things tonight. Just to recap. Let me see. Hold on. What did we talk about, child? We talked about so many things, honey. We talked about Diddy. Prosecutors accused him of using his kids and violating the jail rules, and so they have denied his latest bail request. We talked about Gail Lewis, the viral TikTok sensation, and reviewed her divorce documents. We talked about Mr.ChimeTime, in Atlanta. And he's going to all the Atlanta restaurants. You can go to his TikTok page, Mr.ChimeTime. But we looked at his T.I. Trap City, his Rasheeda and Kirk, Frost Bistro, and the OLG gang. And he hated each and every one of them. We talked about Kenya Moore's backlash from her Tamron Hall interview. We talked about Kandi. Kandi tricked me with that one, though. Creating a Red Table Talk like podcast with Mama Joyce and Riley over there on Amazon Live. We talked about KKK Kim Zolciak and her house being up for auction. And last but certainly not least, we talked about T.S. Manhands Madison stunts and shows. Stunts and shows. So I hope y'all enjoyed this show. I hope y'all do. I gave y'all a little extra because I know I haven't been on, a whole lot, but I felt like, we did it. You want to go to Patreon? Okay, we can go to Patreon for a little while, child. Child, I messed up on it. I did not talk about Nene. It really wasn't nothing to talk about, but I'll say a little bit if you want me to talk about it. They said Nene is dragging Nyoni again. Nene has been posting a lot of subliminals, talking about, there's no good men and you must think she's stupid and all of that. And I don't know that she's. I don't know. I can't say that her and Nyoni have broke up or not because they break up every other week. So I'm like, I don't want to do a story every other week saying Nene broke up with Nyoni when they throw shade. They are in a little toxic relationship. He throws shade at her. She throws shade at him. And then next week they're gonna be at the party together. So I don't know what to say. Yeah, she was in the graphic. You're right. I don't know what to say, but yeah, that's what I was going to talk about. Them shading each other, but really, it's like tomorrow we're gonna see them at the party. He said Nene must really love that man. He seems to break her heart every few months, but they stay together. Yeah, I think that Nene having been married for such a long time, 27 years to Greg, I just feel like she don't know how to be single. I used to be that way. I was married for 10 years. And then, I didn't know how to be single. The first relationship I got in, I thought was my forever man. And it's like, I didn't know how to date. And eventually, as time went on, I learned that, everybody who you date is not your forever. It's okay to have fun and to go out to eat and even go on trips and do whatever. But everybody is not marriage material. Okay. But I mean, it's up to her to figure that out. It hadn't been that long since Greg passed away. And so, I just feel like she's, she needs somebody in her life and, he's filling that void. He might be her forever. Who knows? He's a nice guy, but they're not nice together a lot. So there's that. That's my 2 cents. Anywho, yes, I will thank y'all Why y'all talk about Portia and Simon like that? Don't call that man no Florida Evans. That is not nice. Okay. There's no update for now. There's no update right now. Okay, I'll give you one as soon as I get one. You know I will. Anyway, I will be over on Patreon in the next 5 minutes and just to chit chat with y'all for a little while and give y'all an update on the things that I sent out this week. And yeah, all right. You said Michelle, what you had said? Ain't no man gonna be like Greg. Okay, they don't make them like Greg no more. They don't. The men today are issues. They did not make the men like that. You said, what the fuck? You were married for 10 years? Yes, child. I was married for 10 years. 10 years of my life down the drain. But yeah, I learned a lot. I learned a lot. I learned I didn't need to be married for 10 years. That's what I learned. But anyway, like this video, please, and thank you. Don't forget to subscribe. If you are not subscribed, I will see you guys in the next video. Head on over to Patreon. If you're not a Patreon member, you have time to subscribe right now. $5 and above tier will be a part of the live stream squad. I will be over there. We can chit chat, talk, take calls, whatever you want to do for the next 30, 45 minutes, maybe even an hour. Okay. ATLien After Dark will be in full effect. Okay. Thank y'all for joining me tonight. I will see you guys in the next video. Good night, squad.